What is up, everybody? It's VoxelCraze here, and welcome back to another episode on the LumpiaCraft server. And we are back this time with sound. I hope nothing goes wrong this week. But right now we are in the Nether, and I actually went ahead and built this nice little arm off of the Nether portal thingy we got going. And this new portal over here actually leads to where we are building the witch farm. So that is the swamp biome. And this right here is the witch farm. So we have that already made, so I don't have to do it later. And this is helpful a lot because I am running back and forth between here and Triforce, and now I don't have to worry about gas shooting at me and whatnot. But today we are going to be building the witch farm. And so we have our witch hut here, and I am actually going to go off a tutorial that Exuma Void has made on his channel. He made it during the 1.9 update, but I believe it still works for 1.10. I know Doc M has made one that is similar, except it uses, I believe it uses skeletons to shoot at iron golems that will actually shoot the witches off, and I don't personally want to go ahead and catch like 15 skeletons that can all take a certain bow or whatnot, I don't know. So we're actually going to go ahead and use Exuma Void's tutorial, and I'm not going to go step by step with you guys on the tutorial. I am actually just going to kind of give you guys updates as I am building it. And yeah, really that's about it today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, figure out where the border of this witch hut is, and we will go from there. Alright guys, so I got all the platforms in, and I figured out the bounding box and whatnot. It was pretty straightforward. Yeah, you just gotta build your platforms around the hut and make them 2.5 tall and whatnot. I did go back to Triforce and get all the things we are going to need, I think. I think it's mostly this left side here. Hopefully that is everything in. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, do this next step on the video that Exuma Void has posted, and I will bring you back once I have done that. Alright, so we got all the comparators in, and the hoppers in, along with half of the tripwires and stuff, so I guess we're about halfway done now. So I just want to give you guys a progress update. It's looking pretty cool. Alright guys, so I've put in all the glass and everything, I put in all tripwires, put in all the water. I just thought I'd take you through how this is going to work really quick. So what we are going to end up doing is placing the tripwire down across the surface here, basically, pretty much, you know. So that way when the witches hit it, they will, or when they spawn, they will activate the tripwire, the water will fall, and they will fall down this hole all the way down. I am going to build a drop shoot type thing for them to fall down into, so they will die by fall damage, but I will do that later just because I don't want to deal with the water right now and everything, and I don't exactly know how I'm per se making the farm. So I'm going to go ahead and place all the tripwire first, and get out of this, you know, this area, and then we will figure out the dropping and everything. Alright, I feel like I'm only ever updating you guys at night, but whatever. Right now we have finally placed in all the tripwire. I double checked that they all work and everything. So now we are going to add the roof on top, and then we're going to go ahead and dig down. I think it's 33 blocks, 32 blocks down. So we are going to go ahead and do that, and then this farm will be done. I haven't had any problems with witches spawning yet. I'm assuming it's just because I'm too close. So hopefully this thing is actually working. I made during this particular night, just trying to see if I can get any witches to spawn in there to make sure this is working. Though I have not gone under yet and lit up all the caves yet, so that is also something we still have to do, but we will get there. We will. But let's first build that roof. The roof is in, and I am going to go ahead and move the portal. As you can see, the nether portal is now in my inventory. We are going to move it up. I think our AFK spot's going to be directly above this, probably 60 blocks up, 70, 80, I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out when I get up there. But yeah, so I'll bring you right back once I have made the portal, and then we are going to go ahead and dig that hole down so that the witches can fall to their doom. As I did that, guys, I enderpearled up here. I don't know if you can hear them now. There you go. You can hear the witches are below me. This thing is working, I think. I'm actually just gonna hop down. We're just gonna see. It is working! You can tell they are down here, exactly where they're supposed to be. So this, when they activate the tripwire, the water will push them down and into this gap, which is perfect. This thing is going to work, which I am extremely happy about. I had a little bit of doubt there, but it will work. This is good. This is good. Alright, so apparently we also got a little bit of friendly creatures in there. I don't think that's gonna be a problem, as long as they don't blow something up, right? And we don't have the skeletons shooting at them, so they're not going to aggro at those. We just need to make sure that we right now don't blow them up, because we are going to dig downwards and make the collection system, I guess. I think what I've decided to do, so if you come out all the way over here, yonder, up there I have our AFK platform, and I also have the portal up there. What I want to be able to do is just make that our one-stop shop, and you don't have to come down here to collect anything. So what that means is that we are going to have to make a system that goes and brings all of our items all the way up to that platform, sorts it all, and then we will be done. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get through all that today, but right now I do want to make the drop down so that we can at least start collecting things. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to do this digging thing here, and I'll bring you back when I have reached however far down I feel like going. Alright. Alright guys, so I've made a nice little room down here. It actually is a mirror, I guess, of the spawning platform up above, so I have it a 13 wide circle. That's just so it helped me know where everything is. Like, I know on this side should be where the portal is on top and everything, so that way I know exactly where I want things to run up. But for now, we have our hoppers lined up here with half slabs on top of them so that the witches will fall. I have it going about, I want to say about 35, 36 blocks down, I think, now at this point. Hopefully that was enough. I am actually going to go ahead and head back up somehow, and then we are going to run a test on this. I'm going to AFK maybe an hour. We'll see, and we'll see how much this chest fills up. So I want you guys to sit back and enjoy the show as we watch the witches spawn. guys, I've been AFK maybe 30-40 minutes. Just enough time for me to build up the AFK platform just a little bit. I need to go down and get some glass. Probably gonna put glass. Damn it. We're probably gonna put glass in these areas and behind the portal, because right now you can just kind of slip right off of it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that later, but for now we're gonna go down and check our drops situation. I know I said I was gonna go AFK for longer, but you know, I'm a little too curious at the moment to see how we're doing, so let's go ahead and head down. Alright, and the final verdict is these don't belong there, but that's not bad for maybe 40 minutes of AFKing. We're getting glowstone, we're getting redstone, we're getting gunpowder, which is gonna be awesome. We can use the glass bottles, I'm sure Lumpia would mind that for when we are fighting the dragon again. And then sticks, you know, whatever, we can do sticks. Rotten flesh we don't really need. I think just because we were getting some zombie drops in there. And the sugar will be okay. So up at the top right now, I have 6 rows of chests. And I believe witches can drop up to 7 items. So I'm not really sure which item is kind of going to get not stored. I'm thinking it's probably going to be the sugar. We don't really have that much need for it. But we'll see. But yeah, this is doing pretty good, guys. I mean, just for maybe, it was probably more on the side of 30 minutes. I wasn't gone for very long. So for 30 minutes, that's really good. I'm going to really enjoy AFK at this farm and seeing all the things we get. The main thing next will be to build the sorting system and getting everything transported up to the surface up there. But unfortunately, guys, we are not doing that in today's episode. I have run out of time for today, and we got a lot done. This is my first time building an efficient witch farm, and it was really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see the things that are going to come out of this farm. But guys, as I said, all the time I have for today. So if you liked the episode, please feel free to share and favorite it. Be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe, and also be sure to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook to know when we are going live and posting new videos. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Alright, bye!